Black female who was shot, killed for doing absolutely nothing but trying to pick up somebody. Well, there's another twist here. You know, Uber said they were going to be very supportive. Are they offering to support the family? I mean, maybe contribute to the funeral cost. Let me remind you of the video, give you the update. Here it is.
Help! Come on, get out! Help! Sir! Yeah. Yes, I know what you're after. You're after the... Help! Help! Help!
According to his narrative, he believed she was working with a scammer. Even if you believe his story, if she was working with a scammer, which by the way, she was not, you still cannot murder somebody. According to officials, this scammer sent the victim to Brock's home. Now, as previously reported, the Clark County Sheriff's Office said Hall made no threats. Ms. Hall made no threats or assaults toward Mr. Brock, made no demands other than to ask about the package she was sent to retrieve through the Uber app. Brock is accused of shooting Hall multiple times. She was transported to a hospital but pronounced dead. During the investigation, detectives with the sheriff's office were able to speak to the scammer who claimed to be an officer and to have known Hall. Quote, okay, let me ask you this. The female that you sent over here, do you know who she is? Detective Cruz posed the question. The scammer said, yes, I do. Okay, well, she's been in an accident, and this is actually an officer. It's Detective Cruz with the Clark County Sheriff's Office. And I need you to dial this number. Get this number so that I can explain more to you, Cruz said before the scammer hung up the phone.
Okay, as Uber, and as I'm just finding out, there's Uber package courier services, I guess, where you can pick a package up and deliver the package through Uber because you're an Uber driver. So with that, there's information that Uber has. Uber has the information of where the address is that the package was picked up. And Uber also has the information of where the package should have, if this did not happen, right, be delivered. To this point, I'm not seeing anything from police that are saying anything about the address that it was supposed to go to, registered anything about the address it was supposed to go to. Because if you got an address, you got a homeowner. You got an address, you got a lease. You got something. So I haven't heard anything about that.
Yeah, and that's one thing that we need to know, because if this package was supposed to be delivered, as you said, where was it going?
Right.
Because it wasn't delivered doesn't mean that address doesn't exist, because if this lady who lost her life was coming to pick this package up, she had an address in that app that told her where she was going to drop it off. Of course, we know it was from the scammer.
Right.
And I know why you bring it up, because like they haven't found the scammer yet.
Right.
So,
he's yet to be identified at this point.
I don't think he's stupid enough to give an address where he's going to be located.
Oh no.
It could have been an address where it was an abandoned house and he was going to pull up to the side of them as soon as they got there and, hey, thank you, and got the fuck on.
When it comes to the number, you heard him say Canadian something. Like, I guess the number that he was calling from was a Canadian number or something. But, you know, you can go to textnow.com and make your number anything, and it'll ring to your phone. So it's definitely a dummy number that he was calling from. But regardless of where the scammer's location is, there was an address that it went to. Even after that, he called back to the house. There's another one where another footage where they got, you know, with the police on speakerphone. He called back, but that didn't yield anything because he said, you know, okay, let's meet here, such and such, and he just never showed up.
It makes you think that he really think this was going to happen like this. No, he probably didn't. He thought the old man was going to fall for the banana in the tailpipe.
Well, what you got?
That's murder, bro. It's murder. Point blank, period.
It is.
I watched the video, bro, and your points was valid on what you felt like was going to happen. And during that video, you heard it. It's like, he didn't know. I don't give a fuck, bro. That lady was trying to get away from you. So if she was trying to take your money, you haven't gave up nothing. She's trying to get away from you. Just like old boy said, you ain't got the right to take her fucking life, bro.
That's true.
He deserved to sit his happy ass down in prison for the rest of his life.
If they tried to use the insanity defense, something like that, to say he didn't know the full ramifications of what the guy was saying. He was in this such and such state. He's 81 years old. I heard the 911 operator where he was talking, and he sounds like this. I don't know. And it's just so if he gets in court and start talking like this, there may be jurors who feel like, that man, this man, he's not fit to stand this. He's not fit to stand here, or he's not fit to take the full ramifications. That's the only thing I was like, I could see this on the horizon if they had anything, because he definitely doesn't have self-defense. TTF2, what it do? Boss, Arthur.